Statue of Liberty to whiz past Earth on Wednesday, September 22nd. That's to whiz past Earth on Wednesday, September 22nd. To whiz. Check this one out. Asteroid bigger than Statue of Liberty to whiz past Earth on Wednesday, September 22nd. To whiz past Earth on Wednesday, September 22nd. That's tomorrow. So this asteroid is 3 times bigger than the Statue of Liberty. And at the same time, 3 times bigger than the Statue of Liberty. And at the same time, we are witnessing a great mountain burning that could fall into the ocean. Now, let me tell you guys something. You know, a lot of people's like, Louis, that Revelation chapter 8 is for the tribulation. Yes, I understand that. But it goes hand to hand. Because the Bible speaks about a mountain burning with fire falling into the ocean. But then there's another trumpet that blows and says a star falling from the heavens. So we are witnessing some kind of world events of Bible prophecy here, guys. And I do believe that this is a wake-up call. Now, I want to read to you the rest of the angels blowing their trumpet in the book of Revelation chapter 8. We're going to start with the first trumpet, and then the second, and then the third, right? So this is Revelation chapter 8, verse 7. The first angel sounded, and hell, H-A-I-L, and fire followed, mingled with blood, and they were thrown to the earth. And a third of the trees were burned up, and all green grass was burned up. Now, a lot of people have been reading this and saying, well, that's what's going on with the wildfire. I mean, every green grass is being lit up in California, Amazon, and Turkey, and Israel, multiple places around the world seeing the wildfire. Now, the second trumpet, right? The sea struck. Then the second angel sounded, and something like a great mountain burning with fire was thrown into the sea. And a third of the sea became blood, and a third of the living creatures in the sea died, and a third of the ships were destroyed. So, you know, I talked about this, and I'm like, this is incredible, because this goes hand to hand with what's going on in the Canaries Island. You know, when it comes to La Palma, the Combe Vieja volcano, right? And today, lava just entered the Atlantic Ocean. And there is a volcano opening vent because of what happened yesterday. 4.1 magnitude earthquake caused another volcano vent to open up. So there's been a lot of stuff taking place, and it's not over. I do believe something big is coming for Canaries Island. Now, the third trumpet, the waters struck. Then the third angel sounded, and a great star fell from heaven, burning like a torch, and it fell on a third of the rivers and on a spring of the water. And the name of the star is Wormwood. And a third of the waters became wormwood, and many men died from the water because it was made bitter. Okay. So, I'm not saying this one here is wormwood. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that this one here is wormwood. This could be just an asteroid that's just going to whiz past Earth. But all I'm saying is that we are witnessing something that is close to the book of Revelation when it comes to the signs of the heavens and the stars falling, and also when it comes to the great mountain that is burning. It just connected, and it just connected. So I just feel like it is a warning for many to wake up, because next time this thing could be massive and it will strike Earth one day. The Bible speaks about impacts. Now, when it comes to wormwood, a lot of people saying that wormwood could be a fallen angel. Yes, there's a possibility it could be a fallen angel. You see, there's so much interpretation. That's why I tell people when it comes to, reading the book of Revelation, because it does speak a lot about future world events. You need to ask God for, pray to God to give you wisdom. Mr. Burns. Okay. So, an asteroid that is reportedly 3 times the size of the Statue of Liberty was zoomed past Earth on Wednesday. The giant hunk of rock, believed to be about 984 feet wide, is whooshing through space at 6 miles per second. Wow. And it's expected to pass within 93,000 miles of the planet, according to Newsweek, which cited a report by NASA Center for Near-Earth Object Study. 93,000 miles. Guys, I post videos when it comes to asteroids, right? And fireball meteorites. But all the asteroids video that I post is either 800,000 or in the millions miles. This here is 93,000 miles. 93. I mean, the distance, right, between the Earth and the Moon is 288,000 miles. So you look up in the sky, you can see the moon nice and clear, right? But this here is going to be a lot closer than the moon, which, you know, nobody's going to be able to see it because, you know, I mean, 3 times bigger than the Statue of Liberty. Let's say this thing entered the Earth atmosphere, right? And let's say it hits the city of Texas. Bye-bye, Texas. Because the impact is going to cause a huge, I mean, it's catastrophic, put it like that. But is this asteroid going to hit Earth? No. It's really close. It's extremely close. There's a possibility it might get even closer. Who knows? But it might get even closer. Who knows? So the main asteroid belt is filled with rocks ranging from a few meters wide to hundreds of kilometers in diameter. Like other planets, asteroids orbit the sun, taking between 3 and 6 years to complete their journey. Now, I'm not going to play this video, guys, due to copy strike. This is a sci-fi stuff, and of course, I'm not going to play that. But I'm going to leave this link in the comments by Killer of the Cosmos. Now it says here the near-Earth objects became potentially hazardous objects, or PHOs.
Purchase your tracks today.
If the approach comes more dangerously close to Earth. More than 25,000 near-Earth objects have been discovered since the late 1990s, one of which was found to have a trajectory that could cause it to collide with Earth in 2008. Now, one of the most threatening PHOs is an 1,100-foot wide asteroid named Apophis. And that's the big one. That's what many people are saying that will strike Earth. What? When is it? I forget what year. Friday the 13th. It would get close to our planet at 10 to 20,000 miles? No, 10 to 20,000 miles away from Earth's atmosphere. Now, Apophis, which a lot of people are calling it wormwood, and that could strike this Earth in the year 2029, if I'm not mistaken. So it says here, recent calculations show Earth is safe from an impact by Apophis, and for at least the next century. But its next flyby in April 29. Okay, I got the year right. Will be as close as 20,000 miles. I got that right. For our planet. Okay, so you see how 20,000 miles away from Earth, this Statue of Liberty, 3 times bigger than Statue of Liberty, is 93,000 miles away from Earth. But they're saying this one here is not going to impact Earth. It's close and it's bigger. I mean, we are talking about 1,100 foot. I mean, that's a monster. But only God knows when this thing strikes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. We don't have a name for